Welcome to Auroraboro, a small town bustling with potential. Are you a gregarious ghoulie getting into government? A naughty necromancer in need of some nasty nightlife? A wayward werewolf wandering the west? Whatever you are, whoever you're looking for, you'll find it down the rural roads of Auroraboro.
And good evening. Welcome to say the other thing. Welcome to Outlaws and Old Ones. I am your keeper, Jorge.
I am Shannon as Remy McSquemmy.
I am your Brian as Robin Renard.
And I'm John, the world famous P.T. Sinclair. Legends.
Oh, damn it. I was going to say it.
You just skipped all the words that needed to be in between those.
I skipped so many important words.
You just skipped all the connective tissue in there. It's all bone smashing into each other.
Anyways, this is still Outlaws and Old Ones. We're a horror improv TTRPG comedy podcast.
Yep.
Why does this feel like it's so hard for you to say today? Where's your script?
I've never had a script.
It's
so
Wednesday. We're off.
There's so many descriptive words that we've had to do to like get into our little niche down here because it's like the horror and comedy and improv and TTRPG. It's like you need to hit all of those to understand. So please be cautious of when any violence is happening because I may describe it in like normal horror violence terms. But besides that, I think we're pretty okay. And please let us know if anything's stressing you out, and we'll try to peel back a little bit.
Yeah. I have a quick request of the chat. If somebody could really quick look up that Vine, it's Wednesday, my dudes. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. If somebody could find that and pop a YouTube link to that in the chat, and then just like that's the vibe for today, then everybody can know that that's the vibe.
Does chat have YouTube power, or was it one of us need to do it?
I think mods might.
If you want to, mods.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Easy peasy.
Well done.
Will anybody be mad if I watch this right now?
I was gonna say if you don't put it on, I'm gonna be a little offended.
Mods have YouTube power.
That should really be just.
And then, like, that is the energy that I have today.
If that could be the description for our channel in general, I think it would be appropriate.
Also, I'm full disclosure. I just started a new medication today, and I don't know if it's placebo or if it's like interacting really hard with the caffeine that I had like 12 hours ago. But like, I'm soaring, so yeah, that is the energy that I'm giving today.
Well, the medication I started is why we took a few weeks off. I was all over the place.
Maybe it'll be there in a week, you know?
Yep.
We'll just do it all over again.
It started out real good.
Oh my God, have your energy drink.
Yo, nice.
Yes.
The other thing
7 p.m.
I always forget about the show and that I want to remind chat of is that you can get involved in any way that you can access through chat. So you can basically spawn things. And if you want something to happen, just let me know and I will do everything I can to make it happen to these people, as long as it makes sense within the context of where they are. So you can't just, if they're in the woods, you can basically spawn in a bear at any moment, because that makes sense. Inside of a dungeon, I'd have to, the bear would probably be in a cage or something, just as the example. I don't know why I always go to bear as the example. Squirrels are the only thing anybody's ever spawned, I think, but
banana peel.
As far as animals
banana
go,
peel, yeah.
Banana peel was great.
That's definitely an animal.
The banana peel was so sick.
Anyways, when we last left our Outlaws, Robin Renard was on the stairs leaving the dungeon while we lost Nigel Thorianberry. He had managed to tackle off one of the White Knights, and particularly the one that was not depowered. So that's a big move, knocking him off the stairs down into the pit below where you can't see the bottom. And so you're probably going to keep ascending the stairs while P.T. Sinclair and Remy McSquemmy had
Sorry.
Don't.
Sorry, the chat is going off right now.
Yeah, it's a mix. It's a
Very good,
purposeful
very
mix.
good.
Does the Pope shit in the woods?
I hope so.
Do they?
I hope so.
You hope they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably where
I
you
do. What
it's
about
more
it?
likely to meet God there than in some
about
fucking palace.
What were you
Well,
saying?
You know.
Does the Pope shit in church?
So Remy McSquemmy and PT Sinclair are on the first. Well, PT
Is
Sinclair
the Pope
has.
a bear?
Y'all focus. Don't jump a gift shark.
We can't.
Don't.
All right, I got this. PT Sinclair stood his ground against the remaining White Knight, who is depowered because he was gaining on him, and managed to take another shot. But the White Knight, while he took it, like it was a hard shot, has now stabbed, skewered, shished PT Sinclair right through his body. Now, I will remind everybody that White Knight has taken quite a few shots. So while he's still up and walking around, we can burn that bridge when we get to it. Is actually one that we view.
I was going to say that's a good one.
Yeah.
The White Knight does look fairly hurt. Like there are like holes all over the armor. There's like a lot of blood coming out, but they're still trucking. But it's like they're not sitting there at full power.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Remy McSquemmy has started running up the spiral staircase right in front of the front gate to get to what we can assume is the place where you lower the drawbridge to leave Castle Frederick, which is where everybody is. If you didn't know that,
I actually made it to the top.
Cool. Yes, and Castle Frederick is the home of the Night Guard. If it's your first time joining us in a while.
Oh, it's they all have fucking trilbies.
I had not really considered that they might be Milady White Knights, but
they're like
they're just
non-binary like entities.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, they
started as like a black Daedric armor Skyrim knights, and then those
were the 3 Black Knights.
These are upgraded White Knight versions of those, if that makes sense in your head.
So they still have like spiky armor and stuff. They're think maybe like a spikier version of like some of the armor that the angels wear in Diablo, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Better
actually
than
really good.
Literally the only thing that I could think of, which was the queen from the chess set in Harry Potter 2.
Yo, actually,
when she drops the sword,
it's between those.
Hey,
when she fucking pulls the sword out and fucking stabs Ron's
the
horse
shit out of that
into
horse,
oblivion
dude.
and fucking almost kills that 11-year-old.
Yep.
But honestly, now I've done myself a disservice because since that scene has been done so many times on TikTok, I'm just like hearing the whole entire scene being played through my head really fast, and it's really bad.
I was wondering if anybody could remember it. And we also actually had that scene.
No!
Then it's your
we had
move
human chess
to
in
check
this,
the
in this
king.
game.
We gotta stop. We can't go here. We can't do this. That should be a stream that we do sometime, though.
No.
We should reenact that.
We did actually have that chess game in Dr. Schaffhausen's mansion with the vampires.
Yeah.
So
where I foolishly thought that I could roll successful education rolls at least one time with a 71. A 71 to education. Way better than 50%. Almost 75%. 71% chance to get a successful education roll. And I was like, don't worry, guys. I'll get us through this chess game. Failed every single fucking roll. No goddamn way.
All right.
Ridiculous.
44 minutes in.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's start the game. Let's give it to Robin Renard on the stairs, having just tossed over, the White Knight that maybe got upgraded with white privilege. I don't know. That's why they can all go.
I think I did it last time, but I do give a final farewell to Nigel, whose name I didn't know at all. And I'm going to fucking run up the stairs and head out to the hallway, following the way they went.
You can hear the commotion.
Yeah, so I'm running towards the commotion with my 2 companions.
Yeah, it's going to take you a couple rounds to get there, probably.
Okay.
Up on the 2nd floor of Castle Frederick. The iFumboed is incredibly good. We might just need to be calling them Fumbos from now on.
Speaking of which, I'm wearing the shirt. I'm wearing the shirt right now.
Oh, hey.
I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah.
There you go, Maria. Look at that.
There are 3 zeros.
Please don't have a coughing fit. That's bad signs in these times.
True.
Remy McSquemmy, you're on the 2nd floor of Castle Frederick.
Okay. All right.
You see like the it looks like a captain's wheel, but it's like halfway into the ground. It's the thing that you have to like spin to get the.
Can I see PT from where I am? Like from over the side of the can I see?
No, you were like inside the castle and you went up. Think about like the stairs up to Dumbledore's office in Harry Potter. I'm sorry, we only speak in references here, but that's
You know what?
It's like built into the wall, so you can't see down at all.
Fully improvised.
Then I'm gonna start spinning that fucking wheel.
You start. It is like one of those like you gotta be strong and like.
Remy is strong.
No, I know. Okay. I'm just saying like to give you a little bit of context for like what it looks like you're doing like
You get the Captain America arm gimmick from the fucking one where he holds the helicopter. It's just biceps fucking wrenching and fucking veins popping out.
I don't even know how I would manage it, but Remy pushes up her leather jacket sleeves and starts just going to town on this wheel.
There's the promo picture of you like
Rosie the Riveter style, like fucking
with like the like a strand of hair coming down and like all sweaty, it's like
beautiful. I love it.
Now, PT Sinclair.
Okay.
Yes. You're standing there, shished to the ground.
Stop it.
Sword through you. You've just taken a shot. You feel. I mean, like the pain is excruciating. It is like all the way through you. It is not easy for you to just like run off anymore because you have a sword through you.
Yeah.
What do? You do still have full faculties over your arms and everything. You haven't been incapacitated in any way.
They haven't hacked those off.
I mean, it only makes sense to. It only makes sense to shoot again.
Take the shot.
Yeah.
Aha!
So I'm gonna go down to 5 ammo. And I'm gonna.
It's very much. I love the idea of PT getting like fucking stabbed, just really hard, and then looking up at the guy and putting the 2 barrels right in their face and just.
And it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
closer.
I'm trying to picture this like. You would.
I did the Frodo Nazgul reference.
I mean, you could pop it up on your shoulder. I feel like and shove it right in his.
You can shove it in his face. You can like be moving to shove it in his face while you take the shot, and like how much damage you do will kind of depend where it ends up hitting.
Yeah, I mean,
it's going quick.
I think instinctually that's just how one would do it. So
of course, because then this also gives you room to fumble and shoot yourself in the face.
Yeah, perfect.
No, it's just a scratch.
Just a scratch.
Here we go.
Your bloody arms. There we go.
Ayo.
11 damage.
11?
11 damage.
11 damage.
Where are we at here?
11 damage.
11 damage.
11 damage.
I don't know.
I don't know what's happening.
So,
energy.
You're like shoving it up to get up to his head, and you pull the trigger a little too early, and you do. It is like a full like blowing off of like one of the pauldrons, right? That's what they're called.
Pauldrons
on the side shoulder. It is like a full chunk of like the shoulder blown off. Like he's starting to look real bad, but you didn't get up into the head yet.
Okay.
Now he's going to take. They're going to take their turn.
Yep.
How much health do you got?
12.
And what is?
Oh, okay. That's right. That's not so bad.
The last hit
I mean, it's not good.
Was 10. And I think ostensibly getting down to 0 is very in the cards here.
At least you didn't get kicked by a horse.
That's true.
Didn't get hit by a horse. Getting kicked by a horse is still like the hardest we've been hit by an enemy.
That's literally the worst damage that is. How much damage did you get?
I took like 14. Yeah, it was fucking fucked up.
19? It was 19 because we had to argue
because it was more than half.
It was over half.
Yeah. And this is a melee attack for them. So you do get to decide. They're going to be like trying to slice you as they remove the sword from you. So they're doing like a slice, and it might they're pulling the sword out while trying to slice at the same time. So it might be like a slice you in half, or might just be slicing out, depending on how much damage it does to you. What are you going to do?
If it's like we don't work. So.
Yeah, like they might not succeed against you.
Horrified.
You just feel that the sword is starting to slide out from where it's at.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh no, indeed.
That's so sick.
Maybe Excalibur from maybe just a knife and butter, dude.
Yeah,
you know?
but you might be the stone. So.
Hot knife.
You're the stone right now.
I'm gonna try to, I guess, time it to where like I see it exit me.
Yeah.
And try and like knock the blade down out of the way with the butt of my shotgun. This is what I had done in the previous round, was try and like block it, but now I'm like, there's the added thing of trying to wait until it's exited to get it out of the way.
Yes. So you can do a maneuver where you do it. I can't imagine it. I guess no, this is all still part of the same damage. So we can assume that you're using the butt of your shotgun to stop him from like slicing it further into you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're basically like getting it in the way as he's like sliding it as they're sliding it out.
If I can try and like
maybe
hit the hands, like hit the hilt of it so it knocks it out of me instead of letting
jostle
them...
it out. Yeah,
because then that's going to all still be part of the same damage that was done to you rather than additional slicing damage.
Right.
So we're both going to go for it.
Okay, please.
Doing our melee rolls.
Yes.
Yep. And that is a higher level of success than the White Knight.
Oh my god, how did you get an extreme?
More like PE, Sinclair, and the E is for extreme.
That sword is so out of your body, dude.
The next NPC looks and sounds like George Bush. I'm gonna need to.
Oh no!
I'm gonna have to watch a bunch of videos of George Bush on the break.
Just say nuclear a bunch of times.
You can barely not. I can barely not. So the knight, they start like sliding it out real fast, and you immediately like bash their hands with the back of your shotgun, and instead of them getting to slice through you, they kind of like let go at the same time, so the sword comes flying out, and there is like the slash of blood, you know, as that happens.
Hell yeah.
Like, the sword is out of you now, and it clangs onto the ground next to them. And we're gonna keep moving around in this round. Robin, Renard,
fucking Naruto run if I'm not there.
I know we're going a little bit faster, but we're going to let you get up onto the first floor of Castle Frederick, but you're still in the West Hall.
Okay, I'm running towards the...
Yes, and you still have both Calm Chadsworth and the weird little feral man with you. And Remy McSquemmy. Are you still...
Is it open yet?
Oh, no.
It's a drawbridge.
No, you're doing it.
If I let it go, does it slam shut or does it stay open?
It stops where it's at. And so you've been doing it now, and it's say like a quarter open.
Oh, and it's a fucking drawbridge, so it's not like we can just crawl under it. It's like I have to. Well, I guess I'm gonna spend the next 4 turns opening that door then.
Yeah. So you keep
on. Not much else I can do. Yeah.
Up to you. Yeah.
Now, PT Sinclair, it is your turn. You've just knocked the sword from the knight. I will also I know the sword is out of their hands, but they have they're huge. Remember, they do have big ass fucking gauntlets on.
Yeah.
So you're not out. They could perceive there's all I can imagine a million different ways which they kill you with their bare hands. So be careful.
What is
Thanos clap you?
And
they're so injured right now.
We couldn't play it over stream, but we all listened to Shrek 2's "I Need a Hero" when they were diving in past the drawbridge as it was closing. So you're right on.
Theme music.
Is there anything around? Obviously, there's the knight, there's me, there's their sword on the ground. Is there anything else in this open area? I imagine we're basically right in front of the drawbridge that's closed.
Yeah, they're stone hallways. The only thing that you could have near you is a single red carpet that's been lining all of the hallways. And if you get a successful luck roll, a torch on the wall right next to you. Otherwise, you would need to get out of this current scuffle to grab one. Because there are torches lining all the hallway.
Okay. I mean, it's not super fun, but I mean, I'm just gonna take another shot. There's no.
I mean, we don't just do normal attacks very often.
Right.
Like, it's okay.
We just hammer through this.
We're also in a fight. Like I get it.
It's okay.
Fun, but like.
Right. We really expedite fights and make them a lot more
Listen,
fun.
we need a hero, okay?
You've been given one alternative option in terms of your surrounding. Like, it's fine. That you
don't full die for the name of fun.
No, I'm trying
Unless
to
it was going to be really funny or fun or something, you know.
Right.
Like,
I take the.
But
rule
this
of
guy,
funny.
this guy's just going to kill you with his bare hands if you don't fucking do something.
I'm gonna take a shot at. At least let's get creative with it. I'm gonna try and take a shot at like the shoulder of their dominant arm. I'm assuming it's the right one, but whatever one has been like in control of
the
sword,
wielding. Hey, yeah.
I
usually just go with the way that I imagine things. So you've shot off their right shoulder.
Yes.
And we'll make them left-handed.
Okay.
So that their left one is their dominant one.
Fair. So yeah, I'm gonna. That's where I'm aiming at least.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, that's an extreme success.
Are you kidding?
Fucking extreme success. I've rolled all. Well, the first roll was different, but that's 2 under 10 in a row.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
freaking god!
13.
And that was 2
damage.
different skills too. Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And
I get to check.
You
my
better be
fighting roll.
checkmarking those. Yes.
I've checkmarked firearms once long ago at this point.
It's
so
been
long since we've
perpetually
done
checked
anything.
for the whole time. Yeah.
Yay.
Oh,
I use
my
it every
goodness.
day.
So you managed to you had just shot off their right shoulder and you shove your shotgun over to their left shoulder and blow that off as well. And they immediately reach their hand up to try to grab you, but then their hand just kind of falls. And then they're standing there and they try to lift both hands up to you, but they're having trouble moving them because they've lost the connection from both of their shoulders going on. And they start kind of stumbling towards you, and then they start holding their chest where there is a lot of blood oozing out of them, and they stumble around a little while before just falling backwards and not moving anymore.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! Did you just kill the last fucking knight, dude?
Seems like.
And that's where we're gonna leave it while we take a quick break.
Oh my god!
Real quick break. Real quick break. We'll be
Really
right.
quick. Really
Don't
fast.
worry.
Yeah.
You're B.
We will be right back.
Be right back real fast.
We're gonna reel for a minute.
Welcome back. How do I say welcome back normally? How would it?
I don't
You
know.
did it. You just.
I don't
did
know,
it.
but you.
Everyone in the chat is blue, and so I just can't tell who.
Everybody's blue.
I mean, look
For
how many
their-
different people in the chat are blue
for
on
their
mine.
color.
Those are
Yeah.
your blues. Mine are not. I got Murr is blue.
Oh, it's 'cause all
Connor's
the
red.
mods
Mur is
are-
blue, yeah.
all the mods are
Connor is
blue.
red.
It's because all the
Maria's
mods.
not blue for me.
Maria's gold.
Maria's gold for me
Okay, well, everybody else
Because they're gold.
because they are
because
gold.
they're a gold star.
The
Molly's blue.
I need to get
complimentary old ones
out
kit.
of this fucking castle
Can we
immediately.
get some t-shirts, guys?
I would love a T-shirt.
No.
I'm trying to catch up on chat over here.
What
That's
the
what I was trying to do before we came back from the break.
What the
boobs?
Yeah, but now people can watch us catch up on chat
Oh my
rather
God.
than just being sitting there in the dark alone. You know, why else would you come to Twitch?
I wish that there were bats over here.
Are there bats over here?
Not here.
In our area? No.
Not downtown. No.
It is.
Sure.
It's becoming severely put into stone that Maria will be the one to kill PT Sinclair.
Yes.
What are the butterflies? What the
It's just completely fucked up.
I am here because I'm alone. You're right.
PT has been on his last legs so many times, and I really, really thought this was another case. There's been 2 other episodes where I've gone into it being PT's gonna die. And this was another one of those where I was PT's gonna die first thing of the episode, and then I'm just gonna have to sit there. And
You got a couple different. The role could have been different. You could have died right there on the spot. They could have split you in 2. Dude.
they could have cut me clean in half like a hot dog, like they did to the horse.
Hot dog style, yeah.
Well, they had stabbed you halfway through, so
They might have
been
gone
completely in half. It might, because I was imagining like a slice up, and then it'd be like your two things like
he split Robin's arrow in twain. Sorry, big shout out Robin Hood Men in Tights.
And Mur, you are really fucking with me because I'm not that good at reading. So every time I read one of your lyrics, I keep trying to figure out how it fits into the rest of the conversations, and it really kind of my brain does like one of those resets, and then there's like the color wheel as you try to reload.
Wait, now I want to fuck around in chat too. Wait, how do you do this?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Lord of the Butterflies, don't feel alone. You can come hang out with us. You know us in person. Just come over.
You could be. I was gonna say you
could be here right now.
Send address.
Call of Cthulhu is wild.
It is wild.
It is wild.
That's true, Nightbot.
Wild things are happening here. Pretty sure it's not supposed to be like this. You know, we'll try again. I'm not doing anything this weekend.
One time
we hung out at a one house one time during the pandemic. I think
literally everyone come hang out with Jorge because I'll be gone this weekend, and I
don't
need someone
alone,
to caretake them.
So I will be
yeah,
everybody.
Absolutely. Okay, there we go.
Anyway,
game.
Yes.
Anyway, real life.
Want to start from our break at 8:45. Y'all now are out of combat, so you can kind of like
recover.
You can't recover health mentally. You can if you want to finish taking the putting the drawbridge down.
Please God, can I finish opening the drawbridge?
Robin Renard, you can catch up with PT Sinclair, who's probably like complaining in the hallway right now. You do have to step past the very scary looking white knight.
Robin's running like after hearing like the shot and then kind of silence. It's like generally because he knows his friends have guns, he's kind of like a little bit like, but he's still just fucking running. And once he sees the knight on the ground,
and PT's standing over him, like clutching his ribs.
Robin
you have like a big giant fucking gash in your
my god! And he just fucking runs up and hugs PT. Just holy shit, are you okay?
No.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, actually, all things considered. I open up my jacket as well to show all the wounds. These are old. I didn't get anything new.
Yeah. This is fresh.
Oh my
Remy,
god!
you can also go back down to join
them. I sprint down the stairs 2 at a time.
That's a bloody ugh.
Is the other one where?
What did you say?
That's a bloody ugh. You know what I mean? Look at Lord of the Butterflies
I was like, what the fuck are you saying?
That's a bloody ugh. Right?
Holding his ribs, he takes a bite, wipes the barbecue sauce off his mouth, and then puts them in his pocket.
They have had to use somebody else's rib.
We have.
It was given to us.
Yes,
by a Baggy.
You owe Baggy one now.
I don't owe Baggy.
Oh, also that was Baggy telling us, giving us a hint as to the nature of his his body. Anyway, we'll get to that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that one's. I've known about how Baggy is the whole time as well.
That's is that on YouTube
that's
yet?
Been warming in the oven.
Watch that episode.
First off, now officially as of today, everything up till the literally last week's episode is uploaded on YouTube. So you can fully catch up on this show. But yeah, that was the first time. I didn't notice it in the moment when we were going through that scene with Baggy the first time. It was rewatching it that I realized, like, wait, what the fuck? So
yeah,
shit.
This
sometimes I'm like a little too tipsy for this.
This is an arc-driven show. I don't know how I managed to keep it all together, but it's an arc-driven show. So literally, you do need to have watched almost every episode because sometimes things just come back. And I still have things from like the first few episodes that I'm trying to bring back.
This is like Letterkenny, dude. I gotta rewatch the shit with the subtitles on to really get everything. Okay, Remy's running up, completely drained of color because all she's heard is shotgun shots and PT exclaiming and then Robin exclaiming, and she's just like, is everybody alive? We're looking at the white knight on the ground in complete disbelief that PT could defeat this monstrosity. Oh my god.
I don't ever want to see one of those things again. I want to get out of here as soon as possible. Okay. Robert, what happened to the other one?
We pushed him off the staircase.
Who's we?
Oh, sorry.
Right. Where are the other? You were getting.
I move over, and there are two people behind me, like that I reveal. This is Calm Chadsworth. I point to the guy with the slick black hair, and the slick back hair, and the cool suit.
Hello.
And this, we don't know their name. We haven't given them a name yet, and to be honest, unless they indicate otherwise, I think I'm just going to call them them for now. But
I think that's fair.
They're here as well.
Hello,
we did have a
folks.
third who is part of the reason that we were able to knock the night off.
The unnamed one, like, kind of does their little. They're not as small as Gollum, but they do that kind of weird little gallop thing.
Okay,
and they like go over to the White Knight and start like touching the blood that's coming from their shoulders and start like.
Okay. What does the blood look like, by the way? Because the first time we ever drew blood from one of the Black Knights, it was like black ichor, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's still fully black.
But like, is it flesh under there?
I'm gonna go investigate and find out.
You'd have to pop off the armor.
Cool.
I'm searching this thing's pockets. I'm peeking under the armor. I'm maybe taking his helmet. I don't know. I'm investigating this knight's body.
Hell yeah.
Well, you got to be specific. I mean, like you can. They don't have like satchels or pockets or anything. They just.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shit.
They don't say they don't have anything.
No,
like that.
I'm
looking at that. You realize there's nothing.
Yes.
Affirming Lord of the Butterflies. Yes, I will be taking a shit.
I'm yes-anding Lord of the
Butterflies. So I'm gonna first of all, I'm gonna like squat down and then kind of like, like poke them to make poke them to make sure they're dead.
You poke them and they do one of those
death rattle. Okay, cool. I do not get jump scared. I have been scared enough already.
roll your
come on.
Come on. You make me roll to be jump scared.
Roll your sanity.
Oh no.
Fuck you.
My sanity's not very good.
That, yeah.
Whoa! I'm saying as fuck.
Do not get jump scared by
steel in her bones and ice water in her veins.
Like a big maraca.
Yes, as they're exhaling, like their body moves around a little. They do a little convulsion within their armor, and you hear it rattle around a little bit, and it is metallic.
Okay, the first thing I would like to do is
like a giant maraca.
Start to like
not unlike
push up. They have like a helmet, right? I want to like push up on the bottom of the helmet to see, like, to kind of like peek under there. Am I seeing like flesh or like skin or anything like that? What do I see?
You push up on the bottom of the helmet expecting to slide off, but it resists.
Okay. Are there any like
always, Mer,
buttons
always,
or like clasps or anything like that on the armor anywhere? Like, am I seeing like a little weak spot, or like maybe where it's been blown open, I can see a spot where I can like pry it open? I'm just gonna like kind of like. You
can like the helmet is like fully on there, and like where you'd expect maybe they're because the chest plate is also like very bulky, and obviously they don't just have straight armor here, but they do have chainmail at the neck area between the helmet and this, so you still can't even really see any of them, and you're not seeing anywhere where the helmet fastens to the chest plate or anything like that. Like the helmet looks like it's like freely on there and should be able to just be popped off.
Are you guys seeing this? Am I the only one who's starting to think that these might just be like disembodied souls inside of armor?
As I mentioned, the helmet resisted when you tried to slide.
I'm happy to help you.
Lord of the Butterflies suggesting to yoink it is,
Yeah.
I'm happy to like
Robin,
get on the other side. I'm happy to
to
push or pull you to do the opposite of what you're doing.
I'll not be bending over for fear of an organ falling out.
Wait, I think this would be a more fun way to do it. Instead of like one pushing and one pulling, I think both of us from either side, as if from shoulder and other shoulder, should just hip as if we're like lifting him up, Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. Also, looking at the feral person, when the eating, the consuming of the blood, is it like, do they look like they're enjoying it, or is it just like a automatic thing, or are they like?
They had started by doing like
better?
Little tastes, and now they're just doing full hand scoopfuls and like sucking it down, and they seem to be enjoying it, but maybe more out of hunger than a particular taste for blood. Like
more like a satisfaction than an.
I was gonna say satiated, not like
desperation
gleeful.
rather than just like a sadism.
Okay. Do we
like
have
an
any
thank
food?
God instead of oh thank God.
I have some crackers in my pocket.
Can we?
Do you think they would like those crackers?
I go to Calm and I ask for the crackers available. I go to Calm and I go, can you try and give them a cracker? Just so they're not eating blood and flesh.
Or so they have something to dip into the blood.
Maybe it complements the.
Did I say I had crackers? I'm sorry, I don't.
No,
I don't see
No. Sorry,
we have them the crackers.
Yeah, holding out.
I hand Robin the crackers,
and then I hold them out to Calm and say, could you give them a couple of crackers, maybe?
Why are we setting up a charcuterie? I don't understand. What we need to get the fuck out of here.
The poor things.
Yeah, I also would, but crackers just get your hands just like slightly dirty.
Oh my God.
I don't like really see any water around here.
I take out three.
Ground.
I take out 3 of them and I hand the rest of the crackers back to Remy because they're theirs. And I kind of slowly approach the.
You give the crackers to the feral one.
I'm leaving them like next to their like hand. Like I'm not trying to like shove them in their face, but I'm like in the eye line. Yeah.
They quickly grab them and do the like when you're finishing a plate and do like the full smear across the blood on the ground.
Okay. And now we're gonna do the helmet. We're gonna try the helmet again.
Okay. Yeah.
You're both doing like putting your fingers underneath, lifting up, lifting their head up so that it like pops off.
I'm talking like full on like if it was a stuffed animal, we would be picking it up by the head, you know?
Yeah. I think I get it. So you both have your fingers underneath the helmet. You like as soon as you put your fingers like underneath the helmet to try to get a grip on it, you can feel that there's like maybe not like you can feel flesh like past the chainmail, and that there's not maybe like a point of separation between that and the helmet. And
like pulling up, there's no like purchased. Oh yeah.
God.
Do you keep going?
Yeah.
As you're
I'm gonna do little
Robin
wiggles,
gives like the iffy look, and then Remy's
full going for it.
Okay, we'll try.
And this is more horror stuff for the audience's awareness. You're standing there and you're pulling it, and it's like doing that thing where it's not coming at first. You're like putting feet like on the body to like hold it down.
Here we go.
It's a thing where like the helmet starts to come off a little bit, like you feel like something's maybe stretching under there, and then you hear all at once you just like launch the helmet off all the way, and you hear this horrible like ripping like fleshy ripping noise, and the head bonks down real hard onto the ground, and there's like a pool of blood that starts to come out from the back of the skull, and you can see that their face looks like almost.
Wait, so they're what? Wait, I'm confused. There was a head outside of the helmet, or they won?
You popped the helmet right
off.
Oh,
we did pop the helmet off. Okay.
Flew off, yeah. And there's a head underneath there.
Now
and
I
the
understand.
head lands backwards, still attached to the body.
Gotcha.
Like blood starts to pool behind the skull. And the head, it has like no hair. It looks almost as if it was burnt completely, but it's not the right color. Think like it's like a darker color. Like if you remember the mountain from Game of Thrones, the way it looked around the eyes.
Gotcha.
It's got like that colored, like weird flesh all around. And there is no longer any nose, and the lips are also quite thinner than you might imagine.
Voldemort.
So like leaving exposed teeth that have not been like properly maintained. So there's like some missing. They're all like chipped and stuff.
Did you just rip that thing's face off?
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I don't think so, but it's just
something
has been done to it.
I mean, it's already dead.
Can I go over to the helmet and pick it up?
I'm sorry. I'm just remembering I'm trying to remember Mur's comment fully. In RoboCop, they do have failed robots, and they realize they have to strip them of their memories, or they freak out about being robots. Right?
This is good body horror. I've been missing the like really horror
stuff.
Yeah, the first RoboCop has Red Foreman, the dad from that 70s show, as the villain.
Shit.
Kurtwood Smith.
Yeah. Kurtwood Smith.
I know that
Kurtwood
motherfucker's
Smith.
name.
Yeah.
Wow, what a pull.
Getting into bloody stream territory.
That's a good movie game name to have in your
Kurtwood Smith. Well, what other movie? No, sorry, we're getting off track.
Anyway,
wait, yeah.
Sorry.
What were you saying? What is Remy McSquemmy doing?
What?
What was Remy doing?
Okay, so you said they didn't have any like pockets or anything like that, right?
No, they specifically don't have like a satchel or anything. Like it is they just have like, the weapons and their armor.
No other like weapons on their person.
Nope. It's just the big sword.
All right. I'm gonna go pick up the sword and just start examining it. Yeah,
you pick it up. It's fucking massive. I'm gonna check out that link afterwards so I don't get distracted here, but I desperately want to click right now. I have watched all the RoboCop films. They are nostalgic for me. Anyways, you pick up the sword and it is like a massive one, right? Because it is like a full two-handed broadsword type thing, but a little bit more like curvier,
a little more broad.
And it is like fully white. It's got like a large hilt and everything.
Wait, it's a white sword? That's kind of sick.
A white sword, yeah.
Damn.
Maybe it's painted. I don't know what white metal they would have found at this point. You don't know, but you have this full sword.
It's a strange white metal.
It is. Not
is it speaking to me.
No, it is not speaking to you.
Thank God,
heaven.
Dude.
Love a not
another
cursed
one.
sword.
Yeah,
not another one.
It is probably so big that it is not like other items that you can just put in your infinite pockets.
Oh, so it's not like my 2 baseball bats that I can just like shove in my
You'd
pocket.
Have to drag.
I have to
around.
replenish those baseball bats.
Yeah, these are also not going to be as easy to use as a weapon yourself. Because it's just,
also a separate skill that I am not good at.
Yeah, and it's too big for you as a person.
Yeah.
So you would have to drag this sword around wherever you take it, and you could if you figure out a way to use it by all means. But like that is like the context for this sword right now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you guys think I should keep this sword? I don't. It's like pretty heavy. I don't really want to carry it around.
Honestly,
I feel like maybe it could be worth something, but
Robert,
again, heavy.
It's I would say it's a little gaudy. Personally,
I agree. Okay. I know you guys really want to get out of here. You especially, PT. Do we want to check out that room where the hidden jewelry is before we go?
Here's the thing. I think
Keenan, how close are we to the? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna ask the same thing. I think it's worth looking at it, but honestly, if there's any more consternation, I think we just fucking book. I don't know that it's worth it to stay here any longer, considering the shape we're all in.
Mm-hmm. Keenan, we're on the first floor in the room where the drawbridge is.
Yeah.
How close
the front
are
of the castle.
Yeah, the front of the castle. How close are we to? Do you know where the room is from here?
Yeah, it's in the treasury.
Where do you know where that is direction?
Well, in the dungeon treasury. They have multiple treasuries here.
Wait.
Was the dungeon treasury in
the stairs?
Yeah, back down the stairs?
No.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
No.
Okay.
I was about to say I'm not going down any more fucking stairs. I'm saying okay.
Listen,
consternation.
Stairs
any
up?
more enemies? I'm out. Any more stairs? I'm also out. That's where PT stands as of right now.
Are there any more alarms going off?
Above
Listen,
table?
I'm listening.
No.
Okay.
Great.
Hulk Hogan ear thing? No, nothing. Okay. No, doesn't seem like it.
Okay. So yeah, the treasury's on the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard to get to.
Okay.
But there's one more, right?
One more what?
Night. Like the
Are you joshing us?
No, like the boss night.
What do you mean?
Like the big one, the red one.
The red
one?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Nope. I'm out.
I'm saying like it, you can get to it and it will probably be fine, but like don't do anything weird on the way, right? Because then you'll.
Okay.
What is he like? Sleep during the day? Why will he not be alerted?
He just, he just sits on his weird throne and doesn't move like ever.
Is his weird throne on the second floor?
Yeah.
Is this going to be like an
Is it
Indiana
close to
Jones
the treasury, or is
situation
it
where
the
we pick up
castle
the
only
treasure
is-
and then the trap
Castle doesn't have
Castle only
Castle
has 2 floors. It only has 2 floors.
That's a good point.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just know that if there's no alarms going off right now, I mean, like clearly, and he like looks over at the White Knight, like there's not alarms triggered on their bodies, there's nothing going off.
Yeah.
You
It's
hear
just
it.
fucking barnacle.
I feel
Just
like
don't trigger any traps.
it kind of seems like
Traps.
we maybe already triggered the first the alarm that was designed to call these.
that brought
fuckers.
these guys down here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually don't know if they're guys. I've never seen their junk, so.
We don't have to decide on that. We don't have to make a call on that, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, this dude.
I've also been thinking about how maybe junk doesn't really define like what gender somebody should feel that they have to identify as.
Right.
Myself being Nikki,
I feel like that changed your perspective a lot. I can imagine that sort of
having junk will really do that to you. I realize that gender is kind of a construct that was really like enforced on us by like the people around us, right?
Yeah.
Right. Keenan, you're very insightful.
Wow.
And I'm glad to have you here. I would like to leave immediately. Where the hell is this? We should just start heading towards this place.
The treasure room?
And
upstairs.
Being very careful in general.
Keenan, what kind of traps are there usually? I'm going to say this while we're on the way heading up
as we start to head up the stairs.
Yeah, if you just go up these spiral staircases, it's going to be in the room directly above where the dungeon was, where the stairs down to the dungeon are.
Okay.
All the traps are magic, so you got to look around for sigil work anywhere.
Okay.
PT, you're probably pretty skilled at that, being some kind of mystical being yourself.
Do you do a lot of sigil work?
I don't do sigil work myself unless you count stepping on one and being forced to dance up a set of stairs.
You got the dancing one.
I got it.
That's a good one.
I got hit with a dance bomb last over on the stairs. That was unpleasant.
Yeah, they had a jester wizard for a little while come put in some traps.
That makes sense.
Last very long. Yeah,
I can imagine.
The thought of a jester wizard is frustrating, and I'm upset that those exist.
Why do you think he couldn't be like a jester for? He was a jester for a famous king, but he got fired because he kept doing magic while he was jesting, and it just
Dang.
I guess
he was also sleeping with the queen, and that
I would say that's
goes without saying almost.
Yeah,
a bigger.
Thank God he knew some teleportation magic, or else.
Keenan, are you pretty good at spotting these traps yourself? And also, can you see, like, if we hold you up, can you see? I don't know too much about your state of being right now.
About my inner anatomy. Yeah, I can see. I can't say it super well. Like the finer details are not there.
Sorry, Lord of the Butterflies. That's a really good trap.
That's a sick trap.
Yeah.
Have you seen?
Oh, you know which one? Another trap that that jester wizard put in. There's one where if you step. It's like there's like a hidden card. It's etched into the stone. If you step on it, you just keep shooting cards out of your mouth. They're like playing cards.
What?
Yeah.
What? That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was like a failed spell for when he was trying to cheat. I think he was like a gambler in a previous life. Maybe that's why he learned tricks and magic. He was a pretty cool guy, actually.
Wow.
I can't imagine being so nefarious in my affairs in general. We should get a move on.
Let's get to this treasury.
We just have to step around them, right?
Yeah.
We don't need to disable them or anything like that, Keenan.
Yeah.
As long as we see them, we can move around them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
By the way, we were formally introduced. I didn't introduce myself, which is rude, even though I know you know who I am. Keenan,
yes, dude.
Cam, you, creature of person.
Roll fame.
No.
There we go.
Good. Thank God.
I don't know who you are. I'm a key, if that helps.
Right. So, you're a key. So
I haven't gotten much time to read
outside
lately.
Right.
So
that's any way we can restore
I don't get
your
out
body?
much,
I get that. I don't. Maybe I need to sell my wares to more keys. I should make some rounds to some.
Oh, please!
He was a man before he was a key.
He can
surely
be a man
you
again,
remember this.
Also, just don't be condescending. I know most keys aren't alive. I'm not stupid.
I'm not
out here fighting.
I don't know
for
what's
keys,
gonna be damaging to your psyche and what isn't. Okay, I'm trying.
My psyche, really.
That one wasn't on purpose, and I swear by that.
Keenan, please, can you direct us to this treasury?
I already told you where it is.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Going upstairs, is it the similar layout?
Yeah,
or is it like different? Okay,
hallways going in either direction.
Okay.
Are we going right or left up here, my dude?
So Keenan already told you that it's in the room above where the dungeon stairs are.
So we can go. We can do the exact same path
side.
we did and get to the same area. Yeah, but upstairs.
I'm going to walk very quietly and carefully. When we get to the corner, I'm gonna do a very slow Scooby-Doo head peek around the corner.
I'm gonna be looking
everybody
for
wants
traps.
To sneak the whole way and spot hidden the whole way. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Do we need to spot hidden the whole way?
Do everybody sneak?
We're looking for traps. Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to roll their sneak.
Can we not? Okay, I'm wearing the sneaky pack.
Good luck in space, Maria.
Go to space. Have fun.
I'm trying to take these people to space eventually.
Okay, wait. What is this? What does the sneaky pack give me? Plus 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have.
Please,
I think it is. I have to look this up because I don't know if I think this is probably a spend 10 luck gimmick with it. But I have my ability Shadow, which reduces difficulty by 1 level or gains bonus die at the keeper's discretion to stealth rolls.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going
used that before.
We haven't really been.
Should have used it
a lot
on
of
the
times.
fumble.
I really should have. I completely forgot about it.
No.
Thank you so
Bye,
much,
Connor. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you so much. So I am going to use that.
Yeah, do a bonus die because it's not difficulty here.
Sorry, we didn't run into any George Bush NPCs
Yet.
We'll get to them, Connor. Don't worry.
So
if you check out the VOD on
80.
YouTube later, whatever the next NPC is, will be Jorge's best attempt.
Tune in next week.
Now remember that when I make y'all roll when you're asked to do something, it is just to successfully be sneaky. It does not mean that if you fail being sneaky, something bad will happen.
Sure. Okay.
You know, so it's up to you what you do with this failed stealth roll.
So I should.
Honestly. So hold on. So I do the 10 for the thing. I think it's 10. It doesn't say it, but I assume it's 10.
It's 10. So yeah, you rolled a 53.
53. I'll spend another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yep. I'll spend another 7 to make it a success.
Cool.
Did you say you weren't gonna make anything bad happen to us?
I did not say that. I said that when I make your roll, when y'all
Gotcha.
Same as like sometimes I make you roll and a success doesn't get you anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just did the thing successfully, but like there wasn't, for example, spot hidden all the time. There was nothing to spot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could nail it and go.
Yeah. So now, I will say that like asking to do stuff is a lot more fruitful in this than in normal Call of Cthulhu because I generate stuff as y'all ask for it. But you know,
all right. So it is all of us are rolling stealth then. So
yes,
I'm gonna
also
mine.
PT.
And hard success.
Nice, very good, very good.
Why are we so sneaky?
So then everybody manages to like tiptoe down this hallway. Is everybody doing the Scooby-Doo peek around the corner?
Of course. Yeah. Of course.
Nothing down there.
Robert,
I want to ask Rob and Renard. I only need one of y'all to do this. Rob and Renard, do you want to be doing spot hidden the whole time, right? To look for traps.
I'll fucking do it.
I was gonna.
This is one of the ones
I'm
where
fucking so paranoid. I'll be peeping all over the place.
How are you confident in that?
Peepy, dude.
PT was gonna ask Remy just now to do it.
To look. Okay, yeah.
I'm a
I will let everybody roll spot hidden.
Whoa.
The entire way through.
Whoa.
I'll do it 9 times.
That's big.
No, just
I'll do
one
it
time
9 times.
Have you guys seen fucking Teen Girl Squad?
Hey, we got the same roll.
I can do it 9 times.
You got the same roll?
Hey,
we got the exact same roll.
If I get that same roll, then I will fail it.
I get to check it. Well, you couldn't even do that.
Couldn't even do that.
Right. Y'all get to the door.
Okay.
And it is like a little bit of a it's the same kind of door actually. It's like the wooden with like the metal braces, and there is like a keyhole in it for this time.
I because this isn't actually weeks ago, but I pull to the key that Keenan told me. I go, this guy?
Yeah, that one.
Oh thank God. I hold Keenan and I put the key in and I turn it. I got you, buddy, of course.
Yeah. The door unlocks.
Turn the door.
And you open it up, and when you walk in, y'all are still sneaking. And PT Sinclair, you don't see this, but Remy and Robin, you see that as you're coming into the room, and it is like another circular room, and there are like a bunch of wooden tables lining the ends. It's not too big of a room, where there's just like a bunch of stuff kind of scattered around. It's clearly like where it's like people's personal objects for the most part.
Okay.
As you're coming in, you both notice that there is like the very, very faint outline of a giant playing card in the center of the room.
This is PT's shoulder in my hands. Just stop.
Okay, easy.
And I point. I just the shaking hand in severity just point at the rune with the playing card.
What is it? What?
Don't step on. I go.
You remember what Keenan just told us about?
Don't step on that.
Do you want to vomit cards for the next who knows how long?
Yeah. When you're looking down at it, you see that there are a bunch of cards scattered around on the ground.
Oh God.
That's somebody else. It's all poor victims. Oh no.
There's just the sides of them have some like stained
like
watermarks on them.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're not perfectly flat against the ground. They're like kind of bent.
They're kind of warped.
Like, you know when they get wet, they get warped.
That's so fucking sick.
PT would like to, if there's nothing else, PT would like to be looking for a locket, a necklace locket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and I'll look for the talisman. Do a little splitty uppies.
I'm gonna turn to Calm and the
Carol.
Hey, I'm still here.
I go, Calm. Did they take anything from you? Do you remember if they took something from you?
Oh yes, they a nice watch.
Okay. Does it have any markings on it or anything like that? Like a engraving or something?
Yeah, it has something personal on the underside of the watch engraved.
Remy internally wishes that she could tell if people were lying because she is not good at that, and she feels like this man is lying.
I wanted to say something about his carpet business. But
honestly,
he doesn't know about his carpet business.
And about $500.
Oh, okay.
I'm
cash over
piercing
here.
eye
So
of truth on this fucker.
The psychology roll as it tells you a bunch of stuff that he's
hard success.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
You can tell that he's like making up stuff ambiguously that he thinks might be there on the spot.
Okay, great. I nod and I go, okay. I kneel down to the fair one and just go, I don't know if you can speak or anything, but I'm guessing they took something from you.
Maybe a ring.
Maybe I kind of go, can I lead you in and maybe you can find what you lost?
Some sort of precious jewelry you may have.
Trying to
lost.
Look in between the hair to see if an eye is registering any that I'm talking to it at all. Talking to them at all, rather.
They go,
okay.
Is that your George Bush impression?
No, this is not the George Bush NPC. Close.
Fuck.
The key.
I go, okay.
Is that W or HW?
I assume W.
I'm gonna say it's probably W. Yeah.
Keegan also speaks up. It's like, also, if you're picking stuff up to help somebody out, that's cool. Don't take anything you should.
Who says this? Calm.
What do you mean, Keenan?
What? Yeah,
Keenan.
Why?
I don't remember. They were talking about it. It's some sort of weird spell that they have on, so you're only supposed to take your own stuff. That's why when they put it down, they never pick it up again. This is all everybody's stuff.
Wait, but what? So if we're getting something for someone else, does that kind of like get
that's going to be a problem?
Magic, or is that going to be an issue?
Because
it's our mission to get it, right? So
I
it's
think something
ours.
They
to
said
pass
something
on.
about righteously taking it.
Okay. I feel like this is righteous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of prophetical sort of magical things going on here, so yeah, why not?
You see Calm walking over to one of the tables.
Hey! I snap at him. I go, hey! Come here.
No, it's my watch. I'm just gonna pick it up.
No! Don't! I fucking run over and
and he's starts reaching.
I slap his hand.
What?
There I go. You,
sir.
I will knock you out without hesitation. My dude.
I do the full teacher point, hands on hips. I go, why don't you, Calm, stand outside and keep watch?
All we want to do, Mr. Cobb, is escape from here. And
if
we have
I find it
so hard just to keep you alive that you just be grateful, okay? Please.
Very well. If you could just grab the watch for me, I'll wait outside.
Definitely grab it on the way out.
Sure.
5, if they don't find all the cash, it's okay. But it's like
maybe only the 300 or the 500
for sure.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised if they took some for themselves.
That would make sense.
I got a hard success on my thing. What was the? He's just making shit up. That's what the answer.
Yeah, he's specifically saying generic things that
like a book
a
or
gold
what?
chain and some diamond earrings.
Cool. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. I'll wait outside. Thank you.
Thank you.
God. And he goes to wait outside.
Locket. Any check you would like me to make to find it, or?
No. Since you are just in here and it's just like scanning the tables for everything. You come across 3 lockets.
Yo, fuck you,
laying
oh
right next to each other. Remy, what are you looking for?
The talisman, which I presume that Calderno the Vile described to us.
Yes. You come across like a small pile of talismans and
pile of talismans.
They can't all look the same.
No. You do see the one that matches the description.
Okay.
Of it.
I'm gonna take. Remember how a long time ago I made all those stakes out of my baseball bat? I'm gonna take one of those stakes out and then use it to like pick up the talisman and like examine it to make sure it's the right one.
The talismans are not like on a chain or anything.
Oh, it's just like
they're just like loose.
A thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I pick it up. I'm just bare.
And I just go, oh, it's this one.
Then I just go, yoink.
Use my grubby hand and grab it.
And there's like a magical little sheen that goes over it. Everything seems fine. What do you put in your pocket?
Keenan, do you remember if they took something from you?
Thank you so much, Lord of the Butterflies. I forgot about the bees.
It's so sick.
Oh my God, wait, what?
Very upsetting.
It's really fucked up of you, actually.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
Yes.
Keenan, do you have anything in here?
No.
Do you remember if they took something from you?
Was it a locket, perhaps? Maybe one of these 3?
Never forget the big bees.
Steel trap.
You're asking Keenan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, God, it's been so long since I was human. I had, I was actually just a humble farmer. I don't remember if I'd said anything about my past before now, but no, they just plucked me. Yeah, that's right. I tried to sell my so there was like a plague that year, and I was the only one that had any carrots. Because like the only other farmer that had any carrots was trying to make them huge or something. I don't remember.
My God.
But I ended up being the only one who had carrots that year. And so I had a little bit of a monopoly, and I tried to oversell, I did a little bit of a capitalist venture, and I did. I mean, come on, it's supply and demand. But I guess
I was a carny. I get it. Don't.
Yeah,
this is a callback to a previous farmer that the audience has no way of knowing about.
No way.
This is purely callbacks for us, the players.
This is raw. You read the comic before.
Oh wait, is this from the?
This isn't in the
gimmick.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Was this pre?
So I tried to sell it for more.
No. This was in the Lost episodes.
Gotcha.
After the mansion, but before season 2.
Yeah. So they said it was a monopoly and that was illegal. And
okay.
It took me while I was farming, so I didn't really have anything on me.
Okay. Well, yeah, keep that in mind.
They burn all the clothes.
Oh, I see.
What?
They give us rags and they burn the clothes. And then I also, I fucked with that witch, so I got. Double.
Right.
We didn't engage with the premise.
Yeah. So I'm a key now.
I have.
Maybe we can go talk to her and figure it out.
Well, so I had an idea. Maybe. What are the odds that
we know other people? We know some people who could
that,
work with it.
Like, what are the odds that the witch was a prisoner here at some point? Like, what are the odds that her belongings are here, and maybe there's something of hers that we can flip through to see, But beyond that, even if like maybe we're not allowed to even look at these things, like even
I wouldn't pick any. I wouldn't touch anything.
Okay. Anything else that's
in
not
that
righteously
case,
being returned. Yeah.
I have an idea that may or may not work, but I mean we've got this pebble that we've been using to de-armor the knights. Maybe the knights commissioned the witch to do a spell to them that was similar to the one that she did to you. It's sort of like a magic coating.
Oh, the witch in the brewery is not responsible for these knights.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
I've heard them. It's some sort of witch, but it's definitely not her. They talk about her different.
Fair enough.
Uh-oh.
I was just gonna attempt to do the same spell to you to see if it did anything, but that's fair. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that might go bad.
These lockets that PT is looking at. How do you want to?
I need them open.
How do you want to do that? Yeah, like what's the?
Oh yeah, can you open them without removing them from the room? Like that's the rule, right?
Well, so Keenan,
I wouldn't touch them.
Yeah.
Unless you're sure about what you're taking.
Yes, there's a gold locket on the left. They're all like splayed out with like the locket at the bottom and the chain like laid out behind them.
Yeah.
There's a gold locket on the left.
Okay.
That is shaped like a heart. There's a silver locket in the center that is shaped like the oval. And there is a silver locket on the right that is also shaped like a heart.
I would like to
go watch the episode where this happened, where the guy talked about it.
I watched it recently.
I definitely didn't write it enough. In my
guarantee
notes.
there were no other descriptors besides
Not
locket.
enough.
There is no descriptor.
There's no way there was.
Oh, okay.
There never
no.
is. Sometimes there is. Not
I'm
I
would not just ask you to remember from memory.
Okay.
I'm going to gently place my hand over.
Oh, clairvoyant.
The
Clairvoyant.
Clairvoyant, dude.
The middle one, the not heart one, and I'm gonna try and clairvoyance it.
Okay, and your clairvoyance works by like a certain number of rounds and power usage. And
can we skip ahead since we're all just sitting here watching?
Yeah.
Him?
The one thing I am going to do is I am going to kneel back down to the
oh my god
the feral prisoner. 6 rounds. Jesus
Christ. 6 rounds.
The feral prisoner and go. I couldn't understand you, but it sounds like you can understand me. I'm going to walk you around the room. And if you see something that was yours from a long time ago, point.
You're talking to the feral one?
Yeah. Don't grab, just point. Okay?
Oh, you're talking to
the feral one.
Oh, it's Donnie.
Okay.
Oh.
And I'm gonna offer my hand out to like lead them around.
Yeah. They do hold their hand.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
Just like Donnie.
I literally, Robin kind of winces at the thought of like, oh, did I just offer flesh to this person who's fucking ripped apart the knights really quickly? And I'm gonna slowly walk them around like to the tables and stuff to see if they react to anything.
Cool. What is Remy McSquemmy doing during all this?
I'm gonna go check on Calm. But I'm trying to do it like kind of discreetly. So I'm assuming we left the door like ajar. So I'm just going to kind of like walk over to the door and do like like kind of try and peek out the door kind of thing.
You do a little peek and you don't see anyone.
Like you're going on a smoke break.
Well,
Christ. Okay, I'm going to go out the hallway and just do a peek. No, I'm not going to walk out. I'm going to do a little Scooby-Doo and I'm going to peek.
There's no one there.
No one there. Okay. Well, I'm going to let that guy fucking die then. I don't care. I walk back inside. Hey guys.
Calm's a match that's been, or a fuse that's been lit, and it's just
now the timers is going on. Hey guys. Calm seems to have left the building, so probably gonna need to speed this along if at all possible.
Yeah. He was completely full of shit. So maybe he just left, but
this one's taking a bit. So.
Oh God.
I just need like a minute.
Okay.
All right. Remy is gonna listen at the door.
Okay, you're standing listening at the door, and Robin Renard is still leading the feral one around the table looking for objects of theirs. And when
you're like,
I'm like,
how do I do
what fucking object that they would have here?
Sorry, it can be simple. It doesn't.
Okay.
Important.
You want to know what popped into my head? Because there's like a little jack, like jacks.
Well, they're not a child. That's the thing. It's like they came in not feral.
Yeah, you be a child to like jacks.
I'm only speaking to them this way because they're golemed over and hair face with like an eye coming out. Like
they get excited when you
see,
when you reach a pile of wallets.
Capitalism has tainted us all.
Oh God, I'm gonna go. Oh, a pile of wallets. Oh, geez. Looking over, are they all just fucking wallets, or are there any like distinct looking ones? Or
no, it's just a pile of wallets.
Okay. You think one of these? Okay. Robin is like all right.
While you're dealing with that, we can let PT Sinclair have achieved his clairvoyance.
Nice.
Okay.
You rolled the power that you need to.
I rolled the magic points. I've deducted the magic points, and now I'm gonna roll the clairvoyance. That's a hard success.
Nice.
You hold your hand over that center pendant locket.
Yes.
And how do you?
And
God damn it!
Let's just.
I close my eyes.
The fast version.
And I open them, and all of a sudden I'm in sort of an art gallery museum with all sorts of portraits, like along a long wall of portraits. And I sort of walk along them for a bit until I find one portrait of like a vignette that's sort of glowing. The outer frame of it is sort of glowing. And I peer deeply into that portrait.
And in the portrait, you're all of a sudden, it seems like you're looking through a portrait at a fancy party. And all of a sudden, you're at the fancy party. And it is like some sort of like old timey ball, and like more old timey than your current time, like before Wild West, like old school, like Victorian era dress, and everybody is dancing around, and you happen to like be next to a couple, and it is like a young lord and lady, and the lord bestows upon her like the silver locket, but she's clearly not into it. And you kind of like fast forward through the night as she packs up her clothes in her room secretly and escapes out the window and like runs off into the night from the castle that they happen to be in, which is not the castle that you're in right now. It's like a giant mansion, really, not a castle.
Whoa.
And then you come back to your current time.
And did I recognize the prince or whatever, the noble? No. Interesting.
How else are you gonna?
Great. So 50-50. One is bees.
You use a lifeline.
It's bees.
No wait. I guess the middle one could have been bees. That could have been the bees one. So really,
could the middle one have been bees?
You didn't touch it.
You didn't touch the
it
activation. The activation is
know.
separate from the history of the locket.
So it's not a 50-50 bees chance. It's like a.
I mean,
33% bees chance.
I'm just gonna like, what the fuck was that? And then I'm gonna shake it off and then just move my hand over to the first locket, the gold
first
one.
locket,
and I'm gonna do this again.
Oh my god!
Roll for that.
5 rounds.
Robin Renard or Remy McSquemmy, what are you doing now? So just listening.
I mean, I guess also like, is there anything in this room aside from just like piles of treasure and whatnot?
Not really.
No other doors or ways out or anything like that?
No, it's just the tables with all the people stuff.
Just listening then.
Robin Renard, how are you going to identify the wall?
No. I have no idea.
Can you wait? So can you not
just in a fucking? I can't.
You're not supposed to touch things.
Touch anything unless you're righteously grabbing it. Like unless it is the
it's
thing.
Not that you can't pick it up. It's like
wouldn't.
You don't touch it.
Keenan's like, I wouldn't fucking touch anything.
I'm trusting that.
Okay.
Keenan.
How many? What do we think?
Keenan the Barbarian.
Like a pile, like a couple of wallets?
A pile of wallets. Like because it's just depending on what people had when they came in, and so like many people had wallets.
Wallets.
Quite a few wallets. It's like
yeah.
Is there one that looks like particularly old? I don't know.
True.
I mean, there's some that look very old. There's some that look very new.
Okay. You've been there for a long time. Or at least long enough to have been
kind of like in descending level, like a little deeper down you get into the pile.
I'll be definitely looking towards the older ones. Are any of them open? Like, are any of them splayed out at all? Okay. I mean, it would be names. It wouldn't be picture IDs in the fucking 30s and earlier. Okay. Has anybody moved anything without physically touching it?
Mm-mm.
Fuck. Oh yeah, because Remy didn't do
Remy grabbed the amulet.
Yeah, just grabbed the right amulet
and
or the talisman rather.
His hands above the lockets.
This is awful. I want to help this poor fucking feral prisoner, and you're like,
just.
Are they pointing at any one of them, or is it like?
No, they're just like kind of hopping.
They're like excitedly up.
Robert, just hold off for just like a second. I'm sorry, this is taking longer than I expected.
That's fine.
I think just we're gonna do this. I'm gonna get this figured out, and then whatever this one and the other one. Never mind. Who's not outside?
He's gone.
Whatever this one wants to do, they can just grab whatever they think is theirs, and we're bolting at that point anyway. I'm fucking out of here at that point.
You finish like the amount of time that it takes for you to clairvoy your object.
As they're finishing that.
How do you jump into the?
Just jump.
Can we just
you jump in.
One? Can you just skidoo into the locket?
Yes.
Is that okay?
I think I'm probably just like I'm in the gallery that museum gallery, and I go into the one, and it's like, what the fuck did I just eat? And I just move my hand over, pop out of that picture, and look at a different picture.
There you go. Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna roll again. Already spent the magic points. Beautiful.
Nice.
Success. Phew.
This one is more from your time period.
Okay.
And you see that they're like, it's like on a bench, like a nice little grassy hill under a tree, and there's a couple, and you do immediately recognize the man as the one that you saw in the vision on the lower floor. They're proclaiming their love for each other, and he gives her it was a they, wasn't it? Yes. They give her their locket, like
Susan the ghost.
Yes, Susan, I think it was. Yes. I think it was they for one of them, and the lover that I didn't meet was she. I
thought it was a boy named Sue.
It's a boy.
It was a boy named Sue.
It was a boy, and then I remember myself saying her in reference to the lover, but that may or may not have been correct. I don't know.
He gives a gold locket to her on the bench, and that is like all you see.
Okay. I just like not trying to get their attention or anything. I just give them a little twinkly wave, and then I try and bring myself out of it and grab the locket.
Yeah, as you're leaving the vision, you do start to like hear the faint like screams of the girl, and like the galloping of horses and the buzzing of bees, and you come out back into the treasury.
Oh no. Miserable.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, I've done
Oh my god, nobody said that the B one wouldn't be the same one that we need. No.
Well, no, that was just the end of the
Well, because
no, I know, but like also I just realized that nobody said the locket that we need isn't the
no.
I don't know, locket that rouses the bees.
So I've completed my side quest, but we maybe want to get out of here just in case.
Let's go.
Are you grabbing the
locket?
locket?
To get out of here.
I am grabbing the locket, yeah.
Okay.
Why? Why do you
I just need to know. You pick up the locket and there's like that same magical like shimmer that goes over it. And then also like a second, like it glows all at once yellow for a second and then unglows.
Damn it.
I don't want to think about it. Let's go.
Let's go very fast.
Okay. Let's go
very
fast.
fast away.
Is
from
how
here.
I'm feeling as well.
Yes.
Your feral
excellent.
person is still jumping and like starting to point at the wallets.
As I'm like pulling the door open to like
I'm just
exit the threshold, I'm just like, honestly, I don't care. We're not that far from the entrance. Just
start.
Let them do whatever they want.
It's
it's their problem now. We're out.
I kneel down. I go. I'm sticking with you, buddy. I go. I look in the one eye that I can see through the matted, awful hair that's down over the face, and I go, just take yours, okay? Just one, just yours.
And they
I
like
point to their chest, and I'm like, yours.
Reach out their hand at the pile of wallets and are like doing like the big hand over all of them.
Robin is like closed, just like full hands on head, like, oh, come on.
And then they like close their hand and just like slide one out from the pile.
Looking at it, does it do the shimmer?
It does like the nice one shimmer,
Nice.
and then is good.
I just go, oh, and I go, come on, let's go. And I help them back over to the rest of the party. I go, oh, this person's amazing.
I'm glad that we have a new companion. Now let's make our way to the front. Is the drawbridge already open?
Yes. The Remy had already opened the drawbridge.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Spectacular. I would know that, I guess. It would.
As you're
Come on, please.
You're leaving right now, and you're trying to run all the way out of the
I was
castle.
literally gonna stop to first aid, and now I'm absolutely not stopping to first aid. I'm just running out of here.
Okay.
You don't make it very far into the hall before you hear like another alarm going off.
Mm.
And
what the hell?
Probably just call him. It's probably just call him. We gotta keep going.
Okay.
We're
gonna keep running.
We lost track of the men.
Going, y'all run all the way down the spiral staircase. As you're entering like that first floor hall, you start to hear like very loud buzzing coming down from the only hallway that you've come down.
Oh my god.
You keep running.
We're running out
for the door. Yeah, the door's
Yeah.
right fucking there. I'm running out the fucking door.
You're running across the drawbridge and like leaving the castle and running off into the woods, and like you can hear like behind you like very loud buzzing still coming from the castle.
God, no.
I'm not looking back, and I'm holding that fucking.
Not y'all, but the audience, like the viewers, see like a dark throne room where there is like a very large knight in like similar armor, but like a dark red, who slowly starts to stand up from their throne. And that's where we'll leave it for next time.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
We're
okay, great.
We're going right to the portal. I was promised a portal.
We're
going
directly
to the portal,
to the
and
portal.
we're getting home, and we're telling Calderno to close.
We're doing
that.
Up enemies that can pop up.
Honestly, it's fine because now there's only one fucking red knight, dude. Now there's not five fucking knights running around town messing on my car.
There's whoever still made the knights is around.
Yeah.
That's a big problem.
I feel like it probably takes a lot of work to make those knights, though.
The portal brings you to the castle. The castle's not in another dimension or anything. This is only
it's just a ways away.
It's just in the woods,
out of town.
Yeah, of course.
And yes, you have successfully made it out of Castle Frederick. To be fair.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
Yes,
we survived 5 nights at Freddy's.
Like unleash 2 more monsters into the field of play.
2?
The bees.
Oh, the bees as a whole.
Yeah.
That's
the
another.
giant bee.
Yeah, the giant bees are another.
You're telling
thing
me
could come
that
back at
Red
any
Knight's
time.
gonna walk his ass all the way to town?
Well, here's the thing: where are the we killed all of the night guard?
Yeah,
The Night Guard are dead.
you just still have night.
The
guard
last
now.
one is the big bad King Red Knight.
Which is fine as long as we can make it to Blood Zamenhof to fucking heal us for 19 days.
We did so much and hurt so many things, and we got one person who cannot speak.
We got one person who can't speak. We did a nice thing for some guy that got turned into a minecart, and we successfully got a thing that will ensure that Calderno the Vile will shower once a week.
Robin, what did you wish for again?
Learn about the mayor.
Okay, so that one still. I already got what I wished for.
And that also means
it
also means Calderno is in play. Like Calderno presumably is now more of an ally.
An
we
ally.
Did.
Did we make it out with an ally?
Oh,
he was at least able to fight off the Night Guard a little bit.
He fucked his way out of the dungeon.
Yeah, fucked his way out.
Fucked his way out of that castle. So.
Did I technically not get all that I asked for? Was there a second?
I thought I remembered you asking.
I wanted a way to defeat the Night Guard, and I got
the stone
a way
that
to
lets
depower
you.
the armor.
No, that's right.
Exactly.
So that shit.
Y'all would have fucking wiped if you didn't have that.
Dude, we would have.
Oh my god.
We would have done it this way if we
work on the Red Knight. That's all I'm saying.
Do you feel comfortable telling us what the level of armor was pre de-armoring?
Yeah, the
no.
Black Knights had 6 armor. Don't look at that. Had 6 armor before being depowered and 2 after.
Okay.
And the Whites had 7 before and 3 after.
So does that mean every single hit that you take is
blocked by 7 damage or 6 damage respectively?
If it did 7 or less, then it did nothing.
It didn't do anything.
Yeah, and even if you get 8,
so every time we kept hitting them
damage.
with like 10, it was just like ping.
Yeah, that's why I was very specific about the way I described anything as like whether it actually just pinged off their armor.
Oh my god!
Holy shit,
that's horrifying.
So they were still definitely defeatable, but like, yeah, they also had a shit ton of health.
Only with shotguns.
I wish we had that fucking pebble when Conrad was still around, man. Dude. That would have been sweet.
Conrad would have.
The thing though is that
Conrad would have snapped that away from you.
Water.
Conrad would have snapped that away from you and walked into the castle and just screamed Nuga Wooska and scattered everyone and just boom, 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 boom,
but
boom.
That's the thing is that
he would have just tried it.
His problem is that he does a lot of damage with multiple shots. He doesn't. He was always a handgun guy, so like he would not have actually done that much damage. It was the fact that Remy and PT had the shotguns that was really
violence
doing
parties. Yeah.
The other thing is that if Conrad was here, their stats would have been higher. I take book stats and adjust for where y'all are at.
So
and where barbarians.
Something like these were meant to be very hard, but still killable, which they were. You know.
Yeah, that 100%.
Did almost get cut in half.
Dude.
Yes,
it came very close.
Thank God for that extreme.
We netted we broke even in a row.
We broke even. We have 2 new enemies, but we have 2 new allies. I don't care about their levels of power, but we have 2 new allies and we got 2 new enemies. We broke even on that.
Honestly, I'm hoping that Calderno the Vile is a good, consistent, strong ally because he's he's like a sorcerer, as well as we've been teased that he's like a very strong sword fighter.
Yeah. This is true. I mean, most of your allies run off on you, or you drive them away, or you still have like what happened to the journalists? Did all of them die?
No, the journalist.
What happened to Ace Cocky?
Ace Cocky dead. Ace Cocky was murdered by Chumble Tandy.
And we fucked him.
Bobby.
It was going to be a thing, and the evil
Bobby Borkins.
Oh, Bobby Borkins
I can't fucking remember, dude. I'm too drunk for these.
Bobby Borkins, we've never met in real life.
Yeah, that's right.
Unless we want to. Unless we want to
really
retcon
nice
it, that Bobby Borkins was one of the reporters that we brought into Sinister Village at the beginning of season 2.
No, he definitely was not.
Okay,
because those guys were like kind of assholes.
They were dicks.
They were. Honestly, one of them could have been Ace Cocky.
Yeah, well, the journalists are more like asshole cops. With the exception of Bobby Borkins, who's like
Bobby fucking Borkins.
the good.
I would I'd have to go back and see if like where we landed
over this
because Conrad and Scoop McCutcheon ended up putting out the article, but I don't remember who they ended up making the author. Whether it was
the byline,
yeah, I don't know if it was by Ace Cocky or by Bobby Borkins.
Because it might have ended up being Ace Cocky after Ace Cocky
because he was killed.
Right.
Yeah.
That would make the most
like
sense.
It would have been good to know because it would have been
to...
very funny to find Bobby Borkins in the dungeon.
Oh no!
No.
But that would be against the mayor. And the night guard and
the
night guards don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that means you'd be brought somewhere else.
We'd never find him.
Oh shit! Yeah, he'd just be dead.
He'd be dead.
But yeah, so we brought those 2 reporters to Sinister Village, and then they left, and we haven't seen Hyder Harrigan since. And yeah, Bobby
felt
Borkins
like
we've
one
never
episode
seen in
guys.
person.
That's fine.
So that could be your George Bush impression is Bobby Borkins.
Oh.
Wait, who can? Bobby Borkins?
Bobby Borkins.
Oh my god. You gotta go practice.
Dude, if that's the case, Bobby Borkins is becoming... Bobby Borkins is getting next season is getting a title card, like is getting in the credits. You know what I mean? If that's the case, I will force Bobby Borkins.
If y'all got Bobby Borkins elected as the new mayor, just
we
have a George Bush mayor.
The way that Ace Cocky,
no,
oh no.
Maybe it's just
Ace Cocky
old George Bush and he
describes-
just paints now.
I mean, he's still a war criminal.
You know, he's definitely still a war criminal.
We get in a
war
needless
criminal.
war with the city.
But like
and
not a war
fucking
criminal
take it
that's
over.
currently in a war, you know?
Still bad, man.
The way that Ace Cocky described Bobby Borkins actually sounded like a really good dude. Like,
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Bobby Borkins is like
An ally.
He's like a
potential
shoot
ally.
good guy, right? Like there's no.
Ace
Okay,
Cocky
great.
was clearly not.
yes.
Dude, the
And-
fucking finale, the series
also-
finale, when we walk up with all of our weird allies that are a bunch of fucking insane freaks. It's gonna be
You do
so awesome.
the end game.
Yeah,
Avengers
man.
Assemble, yep.
Assemble scene.
Fucking Bandana Jones,
Professor
Slim
Chimpy,
Jim.
fucking
Bandana Jones gets to do the
Chimpy.
on your
Arnaldo, probably.
No,
Both of
I forgot it's just Mr. Chimpy because he
Mr.
couldn't go to
Chimpy.
school. So he
That's
doesn't
right.
have
Where's
Chimpy.
Arnaldo? I miss Arnaldo.
Arnaldo would be one to bring. Like
Arnaldo.
7 to 8 feet tall, dude. Choo.
I mean, he was.
7, 8 feet.
Here's the thing: Dr. Schiffhausen
79.
called
79 feet tall,
him
that's what it was.
a manservant, which is he probably doesn't appreciate. So I feel like
He
that
was neutral
Him and
towards
I-
us.
Yeah,
Like,
also,
Him and
wait,
I
no,
had-
he's the one that
we have
told
a
her.
rain checked date.
yeah,
Also,
he's a rule follower. Like he
exactly.
Yeah.
enforces like what he believes is correct.
That
Right
man
now,
still owes me
he's
a date.
Well, he cashed in on that.
He tried. He did try.
He went,
No,
that's
you
I
had
was
your
like, I'm
date.
busy.
He tried.
You can tell that he
that and went, that's
considers
it.
that deal.
The date. Satisfied.
A gal can dream, you know.
So there's a lot that could happen.
Ooh.
Have
There's.
to keep watching.
Oh my god,
We gotta tune in next week.
I can't believe PT's alive.
Dude,
Can't believe any of
I've
us made
said
it.
believe
that,
anybody
I've said
made it
that
out of
so
that. Are you
many
kidding me?
times.
I kind of thought we were in the clear, like going into today, but I was like, I'm not gonna think too hard that way because I'm gonna.
PT
jinx it,
literally
'cause
had
I'm
a
just gonna
sword
die.
through him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
I had a sword
Started
in
it.
me
and
to
was
start the
alone
episode.
against a white knight.
Was by myself.
fair,
could
I
have
also
easily
thought
been
that I
dropped
could-
in one swing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I also thought that I could like see PT from where I didn't
Mhm.
realize it was a Dumbledore staircase kind of thing since I had literally earlier shot
Dumbledore.
off of the staircase last time.
that was on, yeah.
You can check my wording. I was like, you can like write as you're going up, like do one less.
Mhm.
I'm not
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, of course. Hell yeah. Great.
All right.
Okay.
Do we need
Let's
to promote
thank the
anything?
people. Let's thank the people.
Thank you, audience, for being here. Yeah.
Thank you,
for being here.
audience.
We
Thank you,
are.
art creators.
You're the real outlaws.
Do we want?
We're the
to-
old ones.
There's a couple people we could raid. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
I think we'll
Chop.
just continue that. Well, so Zach, who likes to be here, they are streaming Mega Man right now.
Let's raid
oh,
Zach.
shit.
We could raid into
Absolutely raid
Yeah,
Zach.
let's raid
We
Zach.
could
Raid the shit out
also
of Zach.
raid into where Maria is playing right now. Those are our two.
Let's raid
Ooh,
Zach.
let's
Zach
raid
has
Zach.
been
Let's raid
commenting
Zach. Let's
a
raid Zach.
storm
Oh,
on
yeah,
our
yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
videos, dude. I
Yes.
get notifications
Yeah,
all
they
day
have.
long.
Yeah.
It makes me so happy.
All right, so we're gonna raid into Zach, Zachary20XX. Show them some love, and thank you so much for watching. Get in the if someone can do exclamation point, Links. There you go.
They're all there.
That's all our links. Check out everything else on the Outlaws Network. There's a lot of podcasts that you will absolutely adore, including the podcast version of this show. A lot. There's tons of podcasts that you'll love. Check out those shows. There's Downtime with John and Emily. That's my show. There's the Bloody Stream podcast. That's Jorge and Brian's show that Shannon is frequently on. And then there's also the podcast version of this show, Outlaws and Old Ones. Check those out. There's also a link to our Discord. There's a link to our YouTube channel that's just gotten up and running and has a couple episodes of Downtime, as well as all of the VODs for Outlaws and Old Ones, so you can catch up on this show. And there's also a Ko-fi account if you feel so inclined, if you have a little bit extra that you would like to throw our way. Just make sure that if you donate through our Ko-fi link, there's a little section where you can write a message. Just make sure to write what show you're donating to. That way the money goes to the right show that you would like it to go to. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get on out of here.
How do I link our artists?
Actually, I think it's just Command Art.
Command Art.
There it is.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, go check those people out. They're awesome.
Amazing artists. Thank you so much, Joe, who did our character portraits here, as well as all of the cards that you've seen.
Was also on an episode of the Bloody Stream recently.
Yes.
Also did a
God,
great
it's such a fucking good episode.
It's a great episode.
It really is.
That shit so much.
I'm gonna bully Joe into coming on again.
Hell
also,
yeah.
thank you to Ethan, who wrote all of the music for this show and the podcast version. All of the music that was written for the podcast version shows up in the stream during the like intermediate sort of
the title cards.
The title cards. But you don't get to see them so much because we can't really do music during the show. I wish that was more feasible.
Because we're not good. And
if you listen to the podcast version, you hear all of that in context as like mood music, and it's so good. Check out Ethan as well, and thanks to Happy Capster Maria for the emotes that they made for us.
The number one.
All right, I have been your keeper, Jorge.
I have been Shannon as Remy McSquemmy.
I have been your Brian as Robin Renard.
And I've been John Legends as the world famous PT Sinclair.
John Legend.
I've been John
See you
Legend.
later.
It's John Legends.
It's me, John Legend.
See you later, fuckers.